guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a first impressions foundation video on the number 7 Airbrush Away foundation. And I picked this up at Target, and I've actually never tried something from number 7 before, so I have no idea how this is going to go, but it really intrigued me because it's like it reminded me a lot of the Cover FX custom cover drops, because it's just kind of like that watery dropper, kind of like a dropper bottle, like really watery consistency, and I love the custom cover drops, and it seems like something that also might offer some high coverage. So this is it, and that was the box it was in, and I got mine in the shade Honey, which I think will be a pretty good match for me, but like, we'll see. And it says, for best results, always shake before use. To draw the foundation up into the dropper, ensure that the cap is fully screwed down. Squeeze the bulb gently to dispense a few drops onto the back of your hand. And it says to shake this, so yeah, and I'm going to be doing a first impressions on this. So we're just going to see what happens, and I will be wearing this throughout the day and keep you updated to let you know the wear time and how it goes. And my skin is very combination. It gets really oily in this area, but it's also it can get very dry, and it's wintertime, so my skin's been on the dry side lately. And yeah, we're just gonna give this a go. And if you want to see a comparison between this and the Cover FX, yes, so here we go. And it said fingers or a brush. I'm going to go in and use my Real Techniques Perfect Face Brush. Techniques Expert Face use my Real Techniques Expert Face. Oh my god. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques Expert Face brush to apply this, because it didn't really recommend a sponge, and I don't like using my fingers. So it said to shake this up, so I'm not going to be using a primer with this because I want to test how well the foundation wears by itself. Okay, so I'm squeezing this to make sure there's product in the dropper. And then, ew. Okay, it's very watery. Okay. So that's what it looks like on the back of my hand, and I think this might be a little too dark. I don't know. We're just gonna go in and see. Oh my god. This is straight up gray. This is gray. What? Who is this color? Actually, this might match better than I thought now that I'm blending. Okay, right away, this is really nice. I already think this is so pretty. And it's called Airbrush Away, so I don't know, this color is kind of weird. But you know, we're just gonna go. I'm judging the foundation, not the color. So you know, if it's a little weird, a little does not seem to be going a very long way. I keep having to go in and putting a few more drops. But maybe that's just me. That might just be because I like a full coverage, you know? It totally made my eyebrow gray. Okay, whatever. It's okay. Oh, and I do match my foundations to my neck and not to my face, because I have a pink face, but I don't have... Okay, it's kind of pink right here, but I don't really have pink skin on the rest of my body, and I don't self-tan or anything like that, but I just find it's way more flattering. I mean, it looks kind of funny right now, but I find it looks way better to match foundations to your neck instead of your face. Oh, this palette smells so good. First impression, I'm really liking this foundation. This is what the foundation looks like on half of my face, and so far, I absolutely love it. Like, look at this. Look how well that matches my neck. That's a perfect, I love the color. Love the color. It looks so gray when you first put it on your face, but it just, you blend it out and it's not gray. So, yes. And I think I like a brush for applying this just because I feel the foundation is so watery. A beauty blender would absorb like a ton of the product, but I like going in with a beauty blender just to smooth everything out, but I do that mostly when I use brushes anyway. And I really like this foundation. I would say it's a medium buildable coverage because I I'm thinking this, like, I have a lot of acne scarring right here. I should have showed you before I put on the foundation. Like, I have a ton of acne scarring right here. And you really can't see most of it. But then my skin's peeking through still, because you can see my little freckle thing right there. And you still see some redness peeking through. But I use kind of a generous amount. But what I think is that this foundation could be built up to a very full coverage, but you can use it lightly as a lighter coverage too. I honestly think this foundation is so pretty. Like, I had no idea. I've never tried anything from No. 7 before. I've never really even heard of anything by them, but I just picked this up at Target and I love it. What the foundation looks like on half of my face. I quite like it so far, and I am going to finish applying that to the other half of my face. And I'm showing you the acne scarring and acne I have here before I go ahead and do that, so you can actually see this time. And I'm again just putting a few drops on the back of my hand. So watery. I love that it lets some of my redness peek through, just because it's very natural looking. Like, this foundation, no joke, looks like my skin. Like, does it look like I'm wearing, I mean, I look like I'm wearing foundation because I have nothing else on. I look like an alien. A lot more impressed than I thought I would be. I don't know. I thought this foundation was just gonna be like, meh, you know, but this is beautiful. Like, I'm so sick, you guys. I'm just sorry that if my voice sounds really off too. I'm so sick. This foundation is so pretty because it looks airbrush. Like, that's why it's called airbrush. Like, this is beautiful. I love it so far. Like, first impression, I'm gonna be using this foundation a lot, like, for everything, especially special occasions, because I have a feeling this is gonna photograph really well. I don't know yet. I will insert a photo of me with flash photography and with natural lighting here. It feels like it kind of feels greasy on the skin right now, but it's not an overly dewy finish at all. This is kind of a satiny finish, if you were to ask me, I'd say. I think this foundation needs to be set for sure, and I was debating if I was gonna set it, because it's like, but I always set my foundation, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that after I do my concealer. I'm using the NARS Sheer Glow Concealer in the shade Vanilla. We'll just see how these two products work together. Sorry if I keep looking over here. It's because I have a huge mirror right here, and like, I cannot see myself if I'm looking into the camera, and I don't want to look ridiculous. Okay. This is my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder all over my face. This is my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. This is my Real Techniques angled highlighter brush, but I like this for under my eyes. I'm taking a generous amount of this powder. I'm just gonna put this under my eyes. I feel like it looks like really smooth. It went over dry patches and everything like so beautifully. First impression, this foundation is absolutely beautiful and I love it. Like, I'm gonna reach for this so much. I already know I'm gonna reach for it even if it doesn't last that long because it's so beautiful. But I am going to be wearing this throughout the day and keeping you guys updated. Okay, so it has 1 fluid ounce, which is standard for most foundations. And this was expensive for drugstore foundation. I would say this is expensive for drugstore, but I think so far it might be worth the money because I think it looks freaking beautiful on my skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back with some more thoughts. Okay. Hello guys, so I am back and I finished the rest of my makeup and nothing too special. I just kind of threw on like one eyeshadow all over my lid and stuff. I'm having an off eyebrow day. They look less than perfect today, but please ignore that. So yes, I am still very much liking this foundation and I'm going to continue wearing this throughout the day and I'll keep you guys updated and I will come back and let you know how all of this goes and I'll tell you my final thoughts at the end of the night. guys, so I'm here doing my final check-in for the night, and I'm just filming this on my phone because my opinion really hasn't changed about the foundation. I don't think I told you what time I put it on. I think I forgot, but I put it on at 1:15 p.m. about, and you can't see, I'm recording this on my phone, so I can't show you what time it is on my phone, but I promise you it's like 9:20 right now, about 9:15, and I love the foundation, and I'm gonna keep re-wearing it. The only thing is this little pimple thing, like, is really peeking through and my chin looks super pink. But really, that happens with every foundation that I do try, and I feel like the only thing, the foundation definitely did fade, but this was about 8 hours of wear, and I'm not looking very shiny at all, and that's saying a lot considering I used no primer and no setting spray. So I do recommend this foundation for dry skin and for people with like semi-oily skin. I think this is a great foundation. I'll link down below where you can find this foundation, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe and thumbs up button if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have... Thank you so much for watching. I hope that all of you have an amazing new year, and yeah. I have no idea how to like finish videos, so okay.